Hello, Internet! I never really played on Battle Stadium a whole lot in the past, to be honest. Yes, I recorded a bunch of Battle Stadium episodes for you lovely people here on YouTube, but since I've been streaming, that has had me playing a lot more games than I ever really used to before. And because of that, I suppose, I have been laddering quite high up the rankings, so it's been interesting to see. So here again today I am using this offensive Spectria team. I do like this team quite a lot. I expect I'll probably stream, at least one more time with it as well. But we're here with two games at the higher end of the ladder here, and both of these games start off in pretty precarious manners. So both in very different situations. Both of them not the best start. You will see what I mean. But can we keep on laddering high? Can we keep getting higher and higher and higher? Or, when is the inevitable crash going to happen? Who knows? Is it going to be in this episode? Let's find out. So here are two games from the stream on Friday night to show you. I hope you enjoy them. We're kind of in this awkward position, aren't we, where we definitely want TORKOAL for the Corviknight, else we can't really touch it too well, unless Spectria really gets going. But if we bring TORKOAL, then Stack Attacker kind of wants to come as well, but do I want Kartana here? Maybe. Do I want Urshifu here? Maybe. Extra ways to hit their Urshifu. So, yeah. Okay. Let's try this. If we lose, we lose. Let's just go with Trick Room mode in the back. Now, if you watched my stream on Monday, then I did tend to lose whenever I brought both TORKOAL and Stack Attacker in the back, but we can try and turn that around now. Hopefully. So they might just lead with Dragapult and Colossal. They might lead with the Urshifu. No, okay, they've just led with this. That's fine. I believe that is fine. And what I am going to do here is, well, what am I going to do here? Well, I know I'm going to Max Quake into the Colossal, but do I want to protect my Clefairy here? Do I want to go for Follow Me here? No. Okay, I'm going to go for a Protect here. Now, they could very easily, and probably will be, just doing this into my Spectria, but my Spectria... Ooh, well... Oh, okay. Maybe this is the Corviknight coming in then. It is. Okay, right. Okay, well, we're finally playing against someone who hasn't just let me knock out their Pokemon. But they're Dynamaxing this turn as well. But are they just going to go for like an attack into the Spectria then? Because this could just easily be a very quick loss here. But whenever I see Dragapult and Colossal together, I kind of expect the Dragapult isn't really that offensive, isn't really that threatening, but I don't know, he's Dynamax this one, so maybe this one is. Maybe this is just a very quick loss. But, okay, at least, like, the Colossal isn't going to be a massive threat in the back. We'll have Rock Slide to hit it super effectively, I suppose, as well. And it is just a Phantasm into the Spectria. Okay. And a Quake is going to be wasted there. Alright then. So, quite an unfortunate turn one there. But next turn we can go for Follow Me and just attack into the Dragapult, can't we? Like, that's just a very straightforward, very simple move, which they could easily max guard on. But if they do, okay, I'm just going to do it, whatever, let's just do it, because if they do max guard, good for them, whatever. One Iron Head isn't going to knock Clefairy out. I'm at -1, but they're not doing a max guard. But, yeah, okay, that's fine. Clefairy, yeah, is going to get knocked out to this Iron Head at -2, obvious now, isn't it? But at least we've got rid of their Dragapult. And I've still got my Spectria here looking pretty threatening. Yeah, worst case scenario there was that, they went for like a max guard and an Iron Head into Clefairy. We should have survived that. Then we just go for Follow Me next turn, and Spectre should survive, you know, an Iron Head from the Corviknight the turn after, and we'll still be in a similar situation, I think. So I don't think the cost of that potential play was too costly. Nay, indeed. Yes, oh yes, nay, 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 indeed. Yes, the new emote. Grim Nay, there we go. There we go. Nay. Alright then, so they've got Colossal. I guess I should put Stack Attacker in here then. It's Rillaboom, okay. Well then, I kind of would like... Yeah. Okay. 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 Now, this Spectria is at -3 defense, so, hello Internet! Hello Internet! Hello Pantelis D! I recognise your name, you've been in the ear loads of times, haven't you? Thank you for coming back to me. But yeah, I'm at -3 defense on Spectria, so I'm obviously in range of a Grassy Glide. But the thing I'm worried about now is the Corviknight having Taunt. If the Corviknight's got Taunt, that's obviously not good. But I'll try and Trick Room, because, and, you know, and force him to Grassy Glide, I suppose, into the Spectria. Yeah, we'll just do this. But yeah, he's obviously going to be going for a Grassy Glide, but has he got Taunt? But yeah, I mean, if he has got Taunt, what else could I have done here? Gone for a Rock Slide, go for a Gyro Ball, bit of damage, I suppose. But, oh, Iron Defense. Okay, well, that's not so bad, since neither of these get Wide Guard, and TORKOAL hits very hard on the special side. TORKOAL does not care for your Iron Defense, but TORKOAL will care for a Grassy Glide, maybe. They have got Colossal in the back as well, too, and that obviously quad resists fire, but... You know, Rock hits it for super effective damage as well. We'll be activating a weakness policy. They can't Gigantamax it because they Dynamax their Ghost. But I don't see really anything wrong with just going for a Rock Slide Eruption here, right? Nothing to think about. Maybe they swap the Rillaboom like for another Fake Out. But then like Colossal, you know, isn't going to enjoy coming in on a Rock Slide. And since we changed the team a little bit from Monday as well, I don't have Skill Swap on this Stack Attacker anymore. I've actually got Protect on it. So, oh no, it's the Corviknight coming out. So, okay. So, I can protect my Stack Attacker as well. Okay, we hit the Rock Slide, thankfully, because I think we will need to hit 2 of them to knock out the... Well, maybe not. I mean, I don't think this Eruption... Oh, that was a critical hit on the Colossal. But yeah, I don't think this Eruption is going to take it out, but... It's going to bring it probably in range of another Eruption. Yeah, they didn't even go for a Grassy Glide or anything there. To oh, and it does just knock the Colossal out. Okay, nice one. Fine. If you want to be like that, TORKOAL, be like that. Be a big, powerful, and proud little fire thing. Tortoise. And Corviknight in the back with what, 3 more turns to Trick Room. Yeah, the Trick Room mode doing the business. Trick Room mode is doing some business. Yes. Nice one. Yeah. Right. Satisfied with that. And they forfeit. Nice one. There we go. That's what we like to see. So the turn one, you know. Oh, there's my face on my player card there as well. Okay, yes. Okay. Yeah, the turn one, yeah, did look bad for us, didn't it? Yeah, we essentially forced the Colossal out into the Corviknight, but because we forced the Colossal out, which could potentially have, you know, the Max Quakes or whatever, you know, that kept our Pokemon, the Stack Attacker coming in, you know, a little bit later on, a little bit safer. Although they did bring the Rillaboom in when they maybe could have brought in the Colossal there. Although we did have Sugar Berry, and Colossal doesn't hit very hard without a weakness policy boost, so an Earth Power from Colossal would have maybe, I'd have guessed, would have maybe done like, I don't know, 60, 70% or something to Stack Attacker, and Unless it was a double with like a body press from Corviknight, he wouldn't have been able to have stopped the Trick Room there. But yeah, very interesting game that, because the turn 1 did look very, very bad for us. But because they Dynamaxed their Dragapult, which, I don't know, maybe it wasn't very offensive. It didn't do that much damage to my Spectre with this Max move, although I did have Friend Guard. But because he did that, I could just, one-shot it with my own Max Phantasm with Redirection the next turn. And then the Spectre looked very good against the rest of his team, and thankfully we jiggled, I guess, into a position where we could Trick Room with the Stack Attacker, and actually Trick Room, Stack Attacker, and TORKOAL doing some business for us. So yeah, I was very happy about that game. It was really, really cool to see the Trick Room mode actually doing something. I do feel like I have got a better understanding of how to jiggle into Trick Room with this team. But let me just find the next game for you here, because like I was saying, this game also starts in a fairly precarious manner. So here we go. Let's bring it up and enjoy it. But I can't stop Trick Room going on, unless I lead with my own Stack Attacker, I suppose. So, okay. What we'll do here then is, I think I'm going to go with Clefairy and Spectre, and I'm going to have Trick Room mode in the back again as well. We'll try this again. One thing I'm not sure I have mentioned is that whenever the opponent has got a Glacier on their team, they never seem to bring it against me, because, I've got Stack Attacker, I've got TORKOAL, I've got Urshifu for super effective damage, and I've got Kartana as well. So all of those hit it very, very hard. So let's see if this person brings Glacier. We'll see if this works, or if this does not work. But okay, that's fine. That is fine. If they Trick Room, like I could just swap something, one of these, into TORKOAL, but I do fear the Venusaur having like a Sash or something as well. So maybe I'm thinking, okay, let's protect the Clefairy this turn, and let's just go for a Shadow Ball into the Venusaur just to get some damage on it. If he Trick Rooms, he Trick Rooms. If he Trick Rooms, like I'm kind of fine with that. Like, it's just a Sleep Powder potential that I'm always awkward about. But, oh, and they're Dynamaxing the Venusaur, so at least it is quite refreshing, actually, to use a team where I'm not panicking of the potential of Trick Room. Like, I'm just there, oh, if they Trick Room, they Trick Room, because I've got some slow things in the back as well, too. It is very refreshing after using the last team that I had. To Eruption range. Especially if we get a 20% special defense drop from the Shadow Ball, since we're not Dynamaxing. But yeah, I can imagine he's probably going to be going for the Ooze into Clefairy, just because, like, even if I protect, he is getting a +1, isn't he? Okay, it is an Ooze. I imagine into Clefairy. Yep. Yeah, Porygon 2 with Ally Switch is just, I mean, it's a nightmare for Spectre. It's a nightmare for most things, really, isn't it? Oh no, he's not Trick Rooming. Okay, he's just going for an Ice Beam into the Spectria. Okay, so in hindsight, then, well, in hindsight, I'm not sure, but he's showing respect to the potential I have to get him in Trick Room, and I'm actually really tempted to try and be a bit cheeky here, because he thinks, well, I can just go for a follow me, so he's probably just going to go for an Ooze into the Clefairy. What I don't want is my Clefairy to go down here, so I'm going to be cheeky. I'm going to try and get Stack Attacker in here, and I am just going to go for another Shadow Ball into the Venusaur there. But we'll see if we can catch a Max Ooze here. And this all goes wrong, obviously, if it goes for a Quake instead. And these Shadow Balls are adding up on the Venusaur as well. That is in Eruption range now. So an Ooze, nice one, into the Stack Attacker. And another Ice Beam. Yep, into the Spectria, which freezes us. Wonderful. Fantastic. That was, yes, that's a status fit for someone being cheeky, isn't it? I knew that was going to happen as well. Like, you know, the moment. And this is the precarious situation that I was talking about. So, how can we try and play our way out of this? Let's see. And I'm not sure I want my Sugar Berry being wasted there, but if I pop Clefairy in there, hello Dawn, I've just been frozen. Hurrah. But now I'll just protect here, and I am just gonna bring my Clefairy in. If he goes for an Ice Beam into the Spectre to knock it out, fine, I guess. Yes, yes. First game went well. Second game, like, I'm still not in the worst position, to be honest. I was thinking maybe swapping the Clefairy into the Stack Attacker there, but yeah, because he's obviously going to go for a Quake, but we'll take minimal damage. He's at +1, but here's my Sugar Berry, and now on his last turn, you definitely Lash. Yeah, I mean, he could have gone for a Vine Lash because, like, now he's not getting the residual, is he? But I think the Stack Attack was too much of a threat for him to just ignore there. And and he's gone for a Trick Room. Okay, that works. That works for me. That absolutely works for me. He was playing Go, and then it started raining. Okay, well, now the fear I have now is the Porygon 2 just resetting the Trick Room. Else, I can just go for a Rock Slide, and maybe I don't swap the Clefairy out, because if... Yeah, okay, so I'm going to go for a Rock Slide, and I'm going to go for a Helping Hand here as well. Because if I swap the Clefairy out into TORKOAL here, and he does reset the Trick Room, the next turn he can... and he protects his Venusaur here, he can just, you know, Earth Power into my Stack Attacker and knock me out. But at least now, I've got a flinch chance on the Porygon 2. I expect the Venusaur Protect here. Yeah, there it is. But at least now I've got the Clefairy in here, and, you know, we've got the mind game, at least, of, you know, does he reverse my Trick Room as I'm trying to Trick Room the next turn? As I'm assuming he's reversing Trick Room here. Which he is, yes. Okay. But since he has just Protect, actually, I'm just going to Gyro Ball the Venusaur, and I can't mess around here. I've got to redirect this Earth Power. Thank you, Lele Barmani. Bermani. Thank you very much for viewing me. For viewing me. That sounds a bit weird, doesn't it? But, yeah. Like, if he tries to Trick Room here, expecting my Trick Room, fine. The Sludge Bomb, I guess, is going to knock out my Clefairy, unfortunately. I'd kind of like it to stick around a bit longer. But, yeah. Sorry, Clefairy. He was at +1 special attack there, but now we will... Oh, he is Trick Rooming. He is Trick Rooming for us. Yes. I thought we'd just get this knockout here on the Venusaur and ensure we get rid of it, because Earth Power without the Clefairy is going to be a massive problem for us. If he didn't Trick Room there, then we'd have, I guess, a similar mind game next turn, but in comes a TORKOAL now. I've not shown TORKOAL, so they might not think I've got, like, TORKOAL in the back. Maybe they think they can utilize Trick Room better, or maybe he was just predicting me to go for a Trick Room there as well, which I very easily could have done. But nope, I just wanted to get rid of the Venusaur. And that is a TORKOAL. Okay. That is indeed a TORKOAL. So, right, well, I have to Rock Slide here then. And now either... Like, my TORKOAL is minimum speed. I would imagine they are as well. So I could either go for an Eruption, which, if I win the speed tie, I imagine I maybe knock the Porygon 2 out. But if I don't win the speed tie, then maybe an Earth Power into their TORKOAL would be better. But I'm going to go for an Eruption, because if I do win the speed tie, an Eruption still does a lot of damage to TORKOAL, and I am throwing a Rock Slide at it as well. Ooh, that Rock Slide does decent damage. Was that a critical hit? It wasn't, and they've won the speed tie there, but since we did hit the Rock Slide, their Eruption is doing not quite so much to us. Be lovely if this knocks the Porygon 2 out, but yeah. Them winning the speed tie there might... I'm not sure it would have mattered, actually. I think they would have survived just on a little tiny amount of HP, but what is their last Pokemon? Is it going to be The Glacier? Or something else? It's Urshifu. Oh, well, that's not good, is it? I'm +1. I'm +1 at what? I'm +1 attack. Oh, that's why I did so much damage. Yes, yes, yes. Apologies, yes, that is correct. And that is the Dark Urshifu as well, isn't it? Okay. So then, do they attack into the TORKOAL? Or do they attack into the Stack Attacker? Spectria, your frozen body, I'm hoping is going to help us out here. So either they call this and double into my TORKOAL, in which case I lose, or they attack into my Spectria here and I get the Heat Wave off and should win. Okay, by the way I'm seeing a Wicked Blow here, I'm thinking that might be into TORKOAL. Yeah, please survive this attack, TORKOAL. Oh, it's just recovering. Okay. Yeah, I thought like close combating the Stack Attacker there made a lot of sense. Yeah. And Heat Wave does hit. I imagine the Urshifu is gonna survive. Yeah, it's probably Sash as well. But I can still Dynamax. Have I not used my Dynamax yet? No, I haven't. And they've not used their Dynamax either, have they? Oh, they have. They used the Venusaur. I completely forgot that I can still Dynamax. Whoops. That is a very big whoops. Because I should have absolutely, yeah, Dynamaxed my TORKOAL there. Now, it would be nice if, Spectria, if you would unthaw yourself here. I would like that very much. Right, okay, let's do this then. Yeah, oh, I'm just, you know, I'm just giving my opponent a chance. Clearly, I'm I'm just trying to play the game without Dynamaxing. But yeah, I should have Dynamaxed earlier. Right, I mean, if Spectre wakes up here, thaws, that'd be fantastic. Please thaw, Spectria. Spectria is frozen solid in this beaming sun. Still frozen solid. Right, TORKOAL. Please survive this. Ice Beam? Okay, oh, okay, they Ice Beamed into... I'm glad that they did give the Spectria some respect there. Okay. You hope they do at least one series this year without down. Yeah, maybe they will. Maybe they will. Okay. Can we win this game? Having one, got frozen turn 2, and 2, forgetting we can Dynamax. Let's see. I'm just attacking because, yeah, maybe I should Trick Room. I don't know. Like, if Ice Beam is their only attack, then yeah, that's not going to knock TORKOAL out, is it? Although that was a lot closer than I thought it was going to be. Wow, okay. And yeah, we've knocked out the Porygon 2 here. Yes! Okay. So yeah, I guess we did need the Dynamax there to win the game. But yeah, wow, okay. Okay, indeed, yes, that was that was an interesting game. So I mean, the freeze was quite significant at the beginning of the game as well too. That meant the Spectria, like, they could ignore that for a couple of turns. They did Ice Beam it later on in the game. It's always nice to see people respect Pokemon that are frozen and not just, you know, expect it to be frozen forever, because there is the 1 in 5 chance every turn that it is going to thaw itself out. But yeah, thankfully we got ourselves into a decent position there where we had... well, actually, they got the Trick Room up for us, didn't they? But we got a Stack Attacker in quite safely, and there was that big turn, wasn't there, when we went for the Gyro Ball into the Venusaur, because I was thinking, well, you know, if we knock the Venusaur out, then, you know, that is potentially going to be the bigger threat for my Pokemon in the back, if they've got the speed advantage, because, you know, poor TORKOAL, Stack Attacker, weak to ground there, and I'm pretty sure we saw, yeah, we did see the ground move, I think, on the Venusaur. I think we saw one at some point. I imagine he probably had it if we didn't see it anyway. But, yeah, and then, And then, yeah, so they trick them for us, expecting us to trick them, so that was a fantastic turn. But also, like, probably just because, like, I'm so used to using, like, Stack Attacker and TORKOAL together in 2018, and both of them like their spread moves as well. Both of them like to just throw out Rock Slide, Eruption, Heat Wave, whatever, and Dynamaxing, you know, isn't quite so compatible with that. So, I kind of forgot that I could Dynamax, and then, obviously, you know, I was reminded by lovely chat, thank you, thank you for reminding me, chat, there. And so the turn where TORKOAL took that first Wicked Blow, that is the turn that I should have Dynamaxed. Not necessarily for the offensive options, but just so that I could take the Wicked Blow a bit better, because my TORKOAL was going to be the way that I won the game at that point. So, yeah, interesting game, but it worked out for us. You know, all ended well in the end. And I believe after this game, we are at, like, the number, I don't know, I think we're in the top 100 at least, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, 80 something, I don't know, we're in that area after this game. So there you go, phew, we can breathe a sigh of relief. We won after getting frozen, turn 2, and after Max quaking into a Corviknight, turn 1 on the last game as well too. So I hope you've enjoyed this. Thank you very much for sticking with me, if you are still here. But yes, please press like, please subscribe to my channel, please follow me on Twitch as well too, if you want to see when I do this live, because you know, I do this live as well too. That's what this is taken from. But yes, thank you for joining me, and leave your comments below as well too. Let me know what you're thinking. But goodbye for now.